And Bengaluru has been shamed again. An 8-year-old was allegedly molested by a school teacher. After 5 major incidents in 6 months, no lessons, it seems, have been learnt. Angry protesters went on a rampage, pelting stones. Pratibha Raman with this report.
Bengaluru has been shamed again. Another child allegedly molested. Another school in the dock. Another teacher detained. And even after similar incidents reported over the past 6 months, still no lessons learned.
Right now, the situation needs to be put under control, and only then we'll have to wait and find out how this investigation is going to proceed, whether at all the statement of the victim was taken, an FIR was registered, and whether an arrest will take place shortly or not. But all that these parents demand is justice need to be delivered. Enough of Bangalore seeing such atrocities time and again. Since last year, in a span of 6 months, at least about 3 to 4 cases registered last year, and now parents do not want to really keep quiet. All eyes on the police to ensure that the law and order is put under control and ensure that justice is delivered very soon.
These pictures on your screen are not of a usual conflict zone, but outside a school in Bengaluru. Angry protesters on a rampage, pelting stones, shouting slogans and damaging public property. The police lobbed tear gas shells and resorted to mild lathi charge.
I request them to keep calm, and any issue that is there which is out of law, which is beyond law, should be brought to the knowledge of the police. Police are the only authority who can take penal action against any individual. Public cannot take law into their hands.
The reaction, a result of constant fear in Bengalurians' mind. What if their child is next?
स्कूल के पूरा टीचर है ना, बड़ा चोर है लोग, उनके घर इसी होता है, ऐसा होता है, वो कुछ भी मास्टर भी कर सकता है, उन्हें भी मास्टर कर सकते हैं।
तो हम लोगों को सही है, इंसाफ दिलाई है, तो अगरचे वो ऐसा काम करेगा तो दोबारा कोई ऐसा काम नहीं करना चाहिए।
The incident of alleged rape, the fifth to hit headlines in the past 6 months. And what's shocking is the state's response in the past. The Chief Minister caught napping during a discussion on the subject in the Assembly.
Where is the atrocity?
Sir, since last year we have seen many such atrocities, sir.
See, there are here and there some happened.
Bangalore acquired the notorious tag of rape capital of India through the better part of 2014. Clearly, public outrage is not enough to stop such incidents. And the anger which found expression today is a clear indication of how things can spiral out of control if foolproof safety of children is not ensured at all schools. With camera person Madhu, Pratibha Raman, Bangalore, Headlines Today.
All right, let's now cut across live to Pratibha Raman joining us from Bengaluru for all the latest. Pratibha, do we know what is the status of the investigation in this particular case? And also there was some news being reported yesterday that not all of these people who had gathered were parents, and there could be some mischief mongers who resorted to arsonic.
Definitely, in this particular case, there were a couple of those mischief mongers in terms of spreading the unruly elements there, and the police has now promised that they will take stringent action against them because some of the policemen were also injured in the process of maintaining law and order during the whole stone pelting session that took place there. And the footage of the CCTV cameras around those streets, as well as the footage captured by the media, will all be examined by the police, and those culprits will be booked, and stringent action will be taken against them, is what the police has promised. Right now, Section 144 imposed in and around that area to maintain law and order, to maintain some amount of calm, and also messages being spread by the police to spread the message about maintaining peace and calm through the entire city of Bangalore. And that's the kind of action that's being taken by the police so far. And in terms of the investigation, an FIR has been registered under the POCSO Act, and the accused has been detained. The interrogation is on. Based on the statement of the victim as well as the medical test that will be conducted, further details would be provided in terms of the evidence that has been collected.
All right, Pratibha Raman there joining us from Bengaluru with all the latest.